Because I'm dumb, chat, I'm dumb. And we drove by so many dead kangaroos. Top peak streamer. It gets worse, chat.
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not.
Okay, I'm ready, chat. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm so ready to go. It all started with a dumb idea. A very stupid, silly idea. With a ridiculous travel time. A lot of you are unfamiliar with Australia, and I don't blame you. Not many of you would live here, you know. You see, it takes roughly 4 hours drive to get from me to Melbourne. Not too bad, honestly. It could be worse. And we drove by so many dead kangaroos to get to Melbourne. There were so many. I think I counted at least 15. After a while, we finally landed. Old family home, or as I like to call it, the PT house. Oh wow, I see the resemblance. Wow, I literally have this hallway in this house. But anyways. So, after a long drive, it was a nice drive. That was probably the best part of this trip. Got to see a lot of sights. It was really pretty. I drove the whole way. After 4 hours, we're a bit tired, you know? And I contacted my father a week in advance. Be like, hey, we're gonna land in Melbourne Friday night. Do you want to organize dinner or something? I am never asking my father to plan anything ever again. At first, I was like, I really just want to hang out with you and your new girlfriend, you know? Say hello. See how you're doing, you know? Little did I know the whole family was coming. Now, it wasn't that big of a deal that everyone was showing up. I didn't mind. I was like, okay, whatever. But you know what I did mind? Not being told the location of the restaurant until everyone had already shown up. This is what I'm dealing with, chat. This is what I'm dealing with. Welcome to Glen Waverley in Melbourne. Now, this is Glen Waverley on a Friday night. It is packed. There are no parking spaces available, and I haven't been here in 8 fucking years. It is known for not having any parking spaces. So, a 25-minute drive ended up being 2 fucking hours. And I'm going to draw what happened. The restaurant was somewhere down this street. That was the address we were given. We come in from here, come in that way, and try to find parking along Kingsway. Bam, bam. Not an option. Not a fucking option. Because there was parking, there were people everywhere. We come back. We go around the block again. And then we try finding parking around here. Bam, bam. Not an option. This parking lot here is absolutely filled. So I go around again and again. And there was absolutely 0 parking spaces. After driving the fuck around, we end up going around the corner again, and we end up driving to the Glen Shopping Centre right here, which is about 30-minute walk to get to here. I am already so late. Everyone's already ordered and is mad at me.
You little bitch.
And when we finally walk all the way over here, they tell me, oh, we're not there anymore. We've actually switched restaurants because that one was full. And my dad was like, just meet me at the Village Cinemas. We walk into this building and we couldn't find it. Like, so there's 2 entrances to this building, one here and one there. Oh, sorry, wrong. One here and one here. Apparently my dad was here. Okay, and I walked into the building and thought, oh, maybe he's not here. So I walked all the way to the other entrance. And my dad's calling me like, where the fuck are you? And I'm like, dude! And it gets worse, chat. It gets so much fucking worse. Finally, I'm like, just meet me inside the building at the cinema. So I walk back in and finally we meet up.
Finally!
Yeah, just I am never asking my dad to organize an event ever. So that was Friday night. The next day rolls around. Pax Day, Saturday, where I'm going to be meeting all my friends. Willow, Crimson, Torn, Jessica, Android. I've booked an Uber to get me to Pax. I'm not using my car because I don't want to drive into the city. The car with my wallet in it that I forgot to put back in my bag. So, lovely trip to Melbourne City. It was a nice trip. Until I rummage around in my bag and realize, oh shit. It gets worse, chat. It gets so... See this? You see that? You see this thing right here? I left this. This is a PAX badge. It came to me in the mail. I humbugged Steele. Hey, I don't know if we need to bring this, but just bring it just in case. And it is too big to fit in your wallet. It did not come with one of these, by the way. It just came like that in a mail with a fucking note that I didn't fucking read. Nowhere on this, on the back of this, it doesn't say to bring it with you to PAX, because on the front of it, it had a sticker that I have peeled off saying, oh, use the QR code in the back to activate your card. I thought, because I'm dumb, chat, I'm dumb. I thought it was just to, like, this whole thing, just to say I am attending PAX, that I am coming, and I don't know what I was thinking. I did not think you fucking needed to bring it. I thought it was a
Maybe bring it.
Maybe don't bring it.
I don't fucking know. Anyways, I didn't, is this your first con? I haven't been to PAX since I was 14 years old. And the last time I went, they gave you a wristband when you arrived. So you know what it says on here on the back of this badge? It says, drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad.
Rule number 1, drugs are bad.
Okay.
No, they're fucking not. My prescription drugs? I'm going to do drugs! Don't steal. So many people broke this rule. Don't punch or kick people, like that's going to stop anyone. No cheating. Don't harass anyone, and don't mess with things that aren't yours. All this written bull on this badge, none of it says,
Hey, bring it. Bring the badge.
no cheating, like no cheating on your partner, I guess. I don't know. I was kicking people all weekend. Yeah, you were. I was like, hey, how you doing? And then you immediately punched me in the stomach. I have now arrived to PAX. No badge, because I left it at home. Mind you, home is 4 hours away, okay? I'm not getting it back, and no wallet. I start crying. I feel like the biggest fuck up ever, the biggest failure. Nothing was going right. I really felt like the biggest moron at PAX that day. I was carrying this big stupid PCAD with, I didn't even know if I could get in the front door. This is where I Karen out. Because I go to the information center for like support and they tell me there's basically nothing I can do.
Get the f out of here!
They said they wanted a picture of it destroyed. And I was like, what? Oh, I said, well, it's 4 hours away. I can't go there and back and have 2 tickets. That's just not feasible. But they just said,
No, fuck off.
And go away. And I was like, rude, but okay. I got really sad. And then I spot Crimson. And I was like, oh my God, Crimson, hey. Crying. Crimson was in cosplay in the Silk Song outfit. It feels like trying to tell Uber to prove that your order didn't arrive. It was way worse than that because they just had, by the way, this badge right here, an entrance ticket. The privilege of entering a building to then buy more shit. This thing right here is 130 Australian dollars just to enter the fucking building. You don't get anything from this. Nothing at all.
This is it.
And I left it at home. And there was nothing they could do to help me. They just said, get fucked. Hold on. Let's get to the fun stuff, okay? It wasn't all bad. I just like being dramatic. It wasn't all bad. I saw that everything I wanted to do at PAX was basically free. Yep. There was a lot of booths and stuff outside of the building that I didn't need to pay entrance to get into. Yeah. So, I went to the VTuber meet and greet. Listen, I'm gonna be nice. No, actually, I'm gonna be really mean. Okay, I know the people that organized the event, and I'm telling you, that was a really bad event. Like, I'm sorry, but it was just nothing. It was nothing. By the way, guys, I need to be careful.
Shut your stupid.
Okay, so the VTuber meet and greet was free, and anyone could walk in. Anyone. Zero security. There was absolutely none. So anyways, I walk in, really excited to meet my friends. Like, I'm already hanging out with Crimson. I'm like, oh, this is great, you know? I go into this tiny room for the VTuber meetup, and they hand me a raffle ticket. And I'm like, I don't really want anything. I don't know why you're handing me a raffle ticket. There was a lot of people in this room. And you know the main problem with having a VTuber meet and greet where VTubers don't like showing their faces? I didn't know who was a VTuber and who was just a fan. I had no f***ing idea.
Because I don't know what they look like.
They don't know what I look like. So if there was someone there, I had no f***ing idea. I couldn't say hello. Since no one knew each other, besides their own little friend group, everyone just kind of went to their own corner and just started talking to the people they knew. It was a great meetup spot for your friends, but I wouldn't say it was like, yeah, it was just really whatever. So, anyways, we made our way to the bar, the outside bar, you know. Getting fucked up. Okay, you see that little fucking beer can in my hand? 2 of those cost $21. And I was like, holy shit! I could have bought a 6-pack for that amount. I say, jokingly, after telling them about my ticket debacle with the front desk, I said, God, maybe I should talk to a lawyer before I say this. But I said, we should burn this place down for scamming people. Jokingly. I said that jokingly. Pax, do not come for me. It was a joke. Man, that was funny. So, day goes by, you know, we're walking around PAX. I was like, what if I have a photo of my ticket? You know, can I get in that way if I just show off the photo? That didn't work either. But I felt like a fucking god, dude. I was like, there's no way I took a photo of the front and back of my ticket before coming. So I go back in line to the info desk and say, hey, look, I have the front and back of my ticket. Can you just reprint it? And they say,
no.
There's literally nothing we can do for you. Sorry, we need a photo or video of it being destroyed. And I was like, it's 4 hours away. I can't feasibly go back and destroy it. And then I was like, oh, sorry. My bad. You know what I should have done? Why did I think of doing that? Oh, silly me.
Fucking idiot.
But anyways, I would love to give a ginormous thank you to the Crimson Countess's husband and her for giving me, great security, by the way. Great fucking security. They were not scanning the badges. This is not mine. This is Crimson Countess's husband, the Count. I'm just gonna call him the Count. And I got in on someone else's badge. Fuck you, Pax, you stupid fucking idiots. Like, I felt like a fucking criminal, even though I paid money to be in there. Next time, I'm just gonna be like, hey mate, can I have your ticket? Can I have your badge? If you're not gonna use it anymore. Because why the fuck? But you know what's hilarious? The security guy had an issue with me showing my actual ticket on my phone. We live in 2025 and you're telling me you cannot have a digital card for me to get into the play. Fuck you, Pax. And I know by me saying this, you're not giving me a creator badge, but you need to change your security, because if anyone could just walk in with someone else's badge, what? And I could walk in to the VTuber meet and greet, no badge, no identification, nothing. I could just walk into the building. No one checked my bag. No one did fucking shit. Nothing. Anyways, I said, after all this bullshit, let's burn this place to the ground. Very loudly, mind you. People heard me. Keep that in mind, okay? After I broke in quotations, I saw Willow up on stage and I thought, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go take a photo together. This was the Cult of the Lamb, like booth they had. It was really pretty, really, they cooked here. Someone cooked here. Really. I'm shit talking that, like, the convention is so ass and I feel so bad for the, like, games and indie. Like, I played a couple of indie games while I was in there. Just to, like, check out anything, like, new and upcoming. And I just was in too much of a bad mood to, like, appreciate it. I was still like, oh, hey. Oh, my God. Yeah, I think PAX is gonna meet the same fate as E3. Dead. They're going to die. It feels like PAX got a bit lazy. Very few vendors, very few events. Panels were kind of sparse. Felt too busy to even try to get photos with cosplayers. Yeah, a lot of people like just were like, no, I'm sorry, I can't get a photo with you because it's just so packed. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Like, I need to go outside. I think a lot of people were hyperventilating and just overwhelmed with the amount of people. That's not the end of the story, chat. You guys want to see the process of events on my page, dude? Okay. I made it to Melbourne. See you at PAX tomorrow. Melbourne is rough, dude. Fuck PAX. I give up. I go and meet Torn for the first time outside. And, you know, I meet Torn. We have a lot of fun together. Do I have a photo of us? Yeah, I do. Torn, that's not a good photo of me, but whatever. Torn and I had a lot of fun. But yeah, me and Torn were sitting outside for a while, just chatting. And then all of a sudden, we see a flood, a sea of people walking towards us. And we were like, this is strange. What's going on? Chat. False alarm at Pax Oz 2025. On Saturday, 11th of October at approximately 3:40 p.m., a fire alarm was activated at the Melbourne Exhibition Centre during Pax Oz 2025. Melbourne Fire Brigade attended and identified that it was a false alarm. The venue, MCEC, has assured us that there is no need for further concern. We are now back to normal, business as usual. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the rest of PAX. Now, I did not pull the fire alarm. I did not. Even though I said we should burn PAX to the ground. Yeah, they forced a bunch of gamers to go outside. That's not a good idea. Those poor fucks. Anyways, yeah, so that was f***ing hilarious. We head back to PAX. I text the girls, hey, look, we're done. We're f***ing done. This place is shit.